Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
I was in there, but I know they were messing with Carl Stores that day I was in there.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I know Jeremy said he was just in there the other day. And yesterday, and he looked at it. And apparently, I guess he found the... Yeah, so he did. He said that there was a bunch of data, like a bunch of videos and pictures and stuff that was like filling up the hard drive. So, you know, which was causing it. I'll call him and check, but I think so. I'll just call him real quick and see what he said. I don't know if it's completely fixed or not, but yeah, one thing he was saying though is,
they'll run with
people got to stop unplugging the video equipment from the boom itself, because what's happening is
play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So what's happening is whenever they unplug, if they unplug like the still in motion capture, what will happen is as soon as you start plugging it up, it'll start to record. It'll attempt to record and capture stuff. So like it'll do it like 8 times apparently from what Jeremy said. It'll like capture 8 times. So they really don't want to keep unplugging it and plugging it back up over and over and over. Then it's going to back it up and it's going to continue to do stuff every time.
So the completion good for 6
There's like a little black box on the backside of the Carl Stores equipment that so yeah, there's got to be really careful about that stuff.
Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Again, it's Richardson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Richardson looking to throw. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part,
because
it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Over the middle, into the hands of Woods. Touchdown, Colts! Jelani Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Colt defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
The pressure came off of the corner, and while they recognized it and turned it into a big play, I'm looking at the defense on that one because when you do bring extra pressure, you have to rotate someone over for coverage, and I think he was a step too late and gave up a big play.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
You stop beating on my monitor.
Again, it's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. Touchdown, Broncos! Greg Dulcich from 13 yards out. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Mess around.
Extra point splits the uprights.
He came up, started hitting the screen. He do it every time. Never fails. Never fails.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Hey, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Richardson looking to throw this. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. Breaks through the contact. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's got a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Richardson back to throw it. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good sign.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On second down, Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown! Greg Dulcich with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third game. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Wide open receiver complete. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And he checks this one down to Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Javonte Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
That shit fucked me up. Threw a damn interception because when I pump faked it.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. They get 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And this will complete again to Mims.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
That's out quickly to Bateman. He's into space past the 25.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Shut him down, D. Shut him down.
And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. Keeping it himself from 8 yards out.
And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Down 4 touchdowns. It is what it is.
Richardson going on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
On first down, Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. Jelani Woods with their 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the 2nd, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the 2nd quarter strong. A little bit of time left. An extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got this to Williams, complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff. Signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims.
Good toss.
67 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They go play action with Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
This pass left side to Downs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Again, it's Richardson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there, still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Gaines, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Richardson to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. Now Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there, excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial game.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Richardson looking to throw this. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
For plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Nick Bonito gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And Gay knocks this one through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Richardson looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Josh Allen in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
I mean, that was supposed to be pass interference, but god damn, dog. Like, I can't get nothing. I don't get no calls. No calls whatsoever. No fucking calls.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
No calls.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard
no
line.
Fucking call.
3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
That shit is
wasn't a big run,
fucking
just a short
wild.
Run there, but guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
No fucking calls.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Didn't get no calls yesterday. Didn't get no goddamn calls today. Not getting calls.
Still to go. 3rd down now. Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Riley Harrison. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Richardson.
Oh, come on, man.
Throw incomplete.
Damn, he needs to stop the fucking clock anyway.
They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
Can't stop the rush. It'll be like that all day.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He'll check this one down.
Oh my God.
And he'll be out of bounds.
The fuck?
The 30-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Oh, my goodness.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game.
What the fuck was that?
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Excuse me.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it off. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
Now it's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And my goodness, another interception. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Trey Brown. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And they take a knee. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Broncos, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.